Welcome back, everyone, to A Programmer Plays Grime, Episode 3. In our previous episode, we got pretty deep into Lithic, and we're dying a bit, so that's not ideal. But we'll get this sorted. Yeah, we need to get down there. Oof, we have lost our footsteps. I was wondering if that would be the case. Which is fine. I don't think we're actually going to struggle to find ourselves that much. We need another 50 to get another level up. Need another one of these growth things. I've forgotten what it's called. In order to level either of these up again. 40% benefit from resonance. That's interesting. I mean, this one sounds interesting, but it also, doesn't sound that useful because we regen force really quickly, I feel like. So, we'll keep going. Not me needing to remember the controls. Just immediately. The absorb is pretty consistently a little bit later than I think it is, which is funny because my reaction times are bad enough that I still manage to do it late, and so trying to compensate makes me go for it really early. Okay, I am boning this up really badly. No. Nope. Wait. Oh, shit. That's pretty bad. Alright, we are at least alive? I'd like to get some easy enemies that I can parry. Above, sibling mining. Oh, are we about to open up a easier shortcut? Yes. Yeah, nice. That's actually great. This will respawn everybody, but I don't care. We didn't actually kill that many dudes. Let's go ahead and invest. No, a part of me wants to invest in more health. But another part of me is let's put it into strength. I don't know. It's a little tricky. What I would really love is bigger absorb windows, which I don't think any of these help with. Maybe we should put it into force, just because that'll help us move around a little bit better. Don't think, yeah, that didn't help us do any more dashes, but still. All right, because we've got the boulder plate, chest, hands, oh, and legs. So that would give us more health and force. No. This would give us just more health. Whereas this gives us more health and force. Okay, yeah. I'm learning. Alright, let's go take a look at the guy down there that we saw. Ooh, Mad Rock. Alright. Kettlestone chest. Alright. Good. That was actually a little... Orb. Okay. Well, a decent amount of mass already. Nope, down please. Nails. This feels like a trap. Not a trap. I'm actually genuinely surprised by that. We'll go ahead and pop that so that we're building up towards our next one. This open. Art field. Right, Mom's art class. Why does that make me think boss fight? Alright, Pretty Rock, we're running out of paint. Cutscene? Moms! Bad Carvin is breaking siblings and ruining Lithic. Okay, I think we're locked in here. Yep. Okay, I'm doing just terrible here. We got him more than halfway, so that wasn't the worst, but wasn't great. Alright, so from here, yeah, we could just head right. Feels like there ought to be a cleaner route. We head this way. I think. Alright, let's actually take this. Yeah, because this will go down. I'm not totally clear on whether or not there's fall damage. Like the answer is no, but okay, we triggered a invisible thing there. All right, interesting. So back again. Definitely are hurting in terms of force. Jesus. I don't know why I just stood there for that one. Phase 2? Yeah. With us with like 1 health. Didn't get a single hit on her. Woof. Alright. Obviously that's what we need to do. But I do kind of want to explore around here a little bit more. I feel like we didn't, like, there's stuff down here that we haven't really looked at. And so I kind of want to just poke around a little bit more. That does hurt us. Alright, so confirmed. Unfortunate. Oh, hello, sir. Absorb that, thank you. I feel like I need to like learn that pattern, and I'm just doing a trash job of it. Alright, that's one of them. Come on down, buddy. Okay, that counted. That feels a little jank. Give me that. Gosh, this keeps going down, huh? Thank you. Alright, so that's the easy one, I think. Oh. When they do a big jump like that, that's the time that it's pretty easy to figure out the timing. Unformed hand, alright. Okay, spikes down here. Heard. All right. Well, okay. Let's see. We picked up a fair number of souls. We can put those. Increase force regeneration speed by 15%. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, I actually do want that. And I do just want more force. Like, I'm burning through it quickly trying to get hits in, so... Unformed hand, nice. Wonder if he died from that. The answer was no. Nice, got him. Nice. Alright, that works for me. Ooh. Nearly made a nasty mistake there. Now, please, yes, thank you. Way early. Thank you. Thank you, very kind for you to do that for me. Another unformed hand, nice. You bastard. Alright, I don't think we should heal yet. Go. Grab this. Living rock. What was living rock again? It was crafting material. Crushed to invigorate the vessel, increasing force regeneration by 25% for a duration. Alright. So not a crafting material at all. A buff material. Shit. Alright, that was not the way to do it. It does feel like we might get a double jump for too long. Like, obviously we don't need one yet, but Motley Pearl. Alright, the reset material. Alright, down here. I don't think we ever checked that out. Alright. Alright, the timing on that one is later than I think it's going to be. You're like right there. I was very early. Thirsting sand. It's thirsting sand. When used, next absorb grants 300% more breath. Interesting. I need to start paying attention to these little holes that we can sort of finger quotes roll through. Obviously, it's not actually rolling through, but that's sort of the vibe. Come on, you come down here. Okay, or get me while I'm animating. That up. I get why this doesn't count towards progress, but it feels like it should. Go. To confirm, this feels like there should be something here. You know? There was. I love it when games hide secrets right in front of my eyes. Ooh, alright. Come at me, fellas. Oh. Come at me slower than that, please. Alright, this is actually a tremendously disadvantageous way for me to be. Oh, drop down. I am gonna get jumped in here. Yep, I see it. Yep. Well, I didn't get jumped, but I did get killed. I do want to go kill that, because that's one of the things that we need to kill, right, for the side quest? We don't have enough from that to grow again, do we? No, we need another couple hundred. We've got some stuff that we could... Like, this is 600, we got a couple of those. This is 250, so... I'm gonna put it in a force again, even though, man, it's a painfully small number every time we do that, but just a little more energy, I think, will go a long way. Not even necessarily a long way, just it'll go some way towards us being able to attack when we need to and dodge when we need to and all that. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. So, I wonder if there's a charm that'll let us fall without taking damage. Probably, right? Okay. Go ahead and get our heal in so that we can start working on recharging it. Oh, interesting. The archer's not there. Why am I... Oof. That should be enough for a heal. I continue to think that these guys should recharge for us. Well, that actually probably was worth it, based on what I recall, but... Okay, I don't care for that. The way that we can end up in a tricksy position with our... Okay, nice. Oof. Damn. It is now a long walk back to that again. I'll see you guys there. Alright, and here we are back down here again. To say that I did a bad job getting here would be a little bit of an understatement, but we're here now. Let's see if we can do this. Alright. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Oh, I get it. I get it. That's fun. Damn. Alright. Well, turnabout's fair play. Okay, so we can bait him into slamming face first into that thing, and that'll kill him. Let's try that. Alright, I'm gonna run down there again. It's gonna take me a minute, so see y'all there. For what it's worth, I did realize I could go a shorter way to get back down here. So, dropping down on the left here. Ooh, that was weird. Dropping down on the left is a much more direct route that doesn't involve me losing all of my all my heals on the way. So that's better. Where? Ooh. Hey, nice. All right. All right, that's his shield gone. Oh, 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 I'm being chomped. Okay, that was bad timing on my part, but we'll get there. Yeah, hunt point. We did it. Cool. Prey hunt complete. Ravenous rock. They wonder from within their ravenous haze if consuming the bodies of others mends the shape of their own. Agile and aggressive, watch for their movements and choose carefully the moment to strike. Cool. Alright. What down? We are getting some slightly weird... Ooh. I feel like that's probably something we can get by using an ability which we just don't have yet. It might be a case of take one of those explosive rocks and toss it down there, but if it is, let's... This game is very quiet, I feel like, which I'm a little surprised by. Like, I'm not entirely sure that it's got music in the traditional sense. Hey, cool. We did a thing. Now we just need to escape. Alright, so we've been on all the way down there. Ride this up. And rest. We didn't really get very many souls from doing that, which is a little surprising. Wanted to see what you do. Increase ardor gained from all sources by 1. Takes 2 to do that, but that, wow, that seems like a pretty solid thing. Increase the absorb parry duration by 10%, making it easier to absorb, reflect, or repel attacks. That seems huge. So, alright. That's worth saving up for. 10% doesn't seem huge, but I will accept it, because if I'm early and it just lasts a little bit longer, yeah. Just spreading points all over everything, not really focusing like I should be. Let's, you know what? Let's go ahead and crack a couple of these, because we have picked up some, and just like, why hang on to them, I guess. We'll go ahead and let's see, crack one of these. That should be enough for 2 level ups, I think. Yeah, easy. Might not have even needed to crack that last one. So I just want a little more health to work with. Oh, actually, we do need just a tiny bit more. That's funny. We need like 10 more. Let's go kill one dude, and we'll come back. There should be a dude just right up here, right? I'm completely making that up. There we go. Alright. So, getting a little more health, a little bit more still. There we go. Healthy boy. That will hopefully prevent me from dying to silly mistakes while fighting the mothers. Run through here. Write this down slowly because I don't want to take fall damage unnecessarily. I mean, we're almost certainly going to find some absorbable creature that... Where? I'm betting... Alright, just before that vertical line is where this fight triggers. Not doing great. Alright, we've got basically full health, so... Oof, very early. Okay, that was terribly bad timing on my part. Shit, I hit the wrong direction on the stick. Just literally, like, I meant to go right and I hit left. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, we got that. I just need to not make stupid mistakes. I'll see y'all back there at the... Oof. Not me over here saying, I need to not make stupid mistakes, and then just does some of the stupidest moves. That timing did not work out for me. Woof. That was a bad one. I did very poorly there. Alright, onwards. Alright, here we go. Why doesn't that... I'm confusion about how some of the parrying stuff on this boss works. Okay. I'm no longer confusion. Cool. Alright. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to parry the slaps. Like, it... For some reason, I was like, oh, that's too long of an attack to parry? I don't know. It just didn't connect for me. But we got there in the end. Hold right. Hold right stick to target objects. Release right stick while targeting to pull your target towards you. A spiral grows alongside its pull. Okay, so... Okay, and it's got a little connecty bit once we actually do it. Ah, and the thing that we saw in the ground is going to be derived from this ability. Cool. I like it. Secrets. Yep. That feels like possibly a game-defining mechanic, you know? Sort of like how Bash defines Ori. We'll see, though. It could not be. Just be another cool thing. Alright, respawn point set. Did get a lot of souls from that, so that's cool. Didn't get any hunt points though, so let's put it into health just to get a nice round 10 on health. Wild that that only brings us to 158 on health. Like, we are not quite to the equivalent of having 8 masks in Hollow Knight. Ooh, story stuff. Hard but smooth one. You did it. You freed Lithic and the children of the Broken Sky from Mother's cruel tyranny. Where was it cruel tyranny? But now we are free again at last to seek out ascension into glorious proportionality. Oh, and look what I found. A huge follower, strong enough to work the lift of the world pillar. Told you I would help. You go on ahead. I'll come with the next lift. I need to bring my offerings to the palace. I can't wait. Alright, but this... We still need to... Alright. We'll ride this up. Turn. My... This feels like we're going to the next area. Yeah, and the fact that we're going up and to the right definitely feels next area-y. We never even, like, found the map shard thingy. I'm 90% sure I know where it is. I just expected to go up after beating the mothers in order to do it. So I probably spent a lot more time in Lithic than I was intended to. Like, Lithic's probably intended to be like a 1 hour thing, and we spent the better part of 2 in there. Send me back. I'm not done. I want to get that map. I like that area, though. Like, that area was so much larger than I was expecting. And it's just cool. It had a little bit of a Crystal Peak vibe, which I'm down for. With the, you know, the stuff slamming down and all that. That feels very Crystal Peak to me. What do we think the odds are that there's a secret down from here? Not great, I don't feel. Ah, our follower is moved. A little surprised that there's nothing down there. Alright, so here's where the mothers were. So now that we've got this ability, do we think that we can use it to get to stuff? Ooh, the lithics are gone from there. That's probably not a good sign. Wait a second. This is a spot that I just never went up. Oh my goodness. We didn't even need to fight the mothers in order to get the map thing. I just never took the correct turn. No, wait. All right. Yeah. Okay. This here is one way. Let's see. Maybe. It's really starting to unnerve me that I'm not seeing any lithics. Oh, there was one. But I'm 90% sure that was an enemy. Enemy, yeah. I never come here? It's feeling like I just never walked down here, which is classic me. Going the long way around stuff and making life harder for myself. Are you... Okay, you're ultimately not friendly the moment I touch you. Lorp. Lorp. Over this up. Oh, broken husk. That sounds like... armor to me. Yep, alright. So I just did a real bad job of exploring in that very first bit of this area to get the map, and then just did things the hard way. All we needed to do was stay at the surface level and then drop down, and instead I went all over this area and mapped things out by eye. We can see, though, from this, like, there's this bit here that we've never been in. It looks like there might be some secrets up here that we can check out. Looks like we never went in here. So there's definitely stuff that we haven't done. I like this style of map. This is a good middle ground of map where it's got detail, but not too much detail. You know, it's not just like a big screenshot. And it's hiding stuff that we haven't been to. Like, one of the critiques that I have of Hollow Knight's map is that it'll show you, it has rooms, and you get to see the rooms that you've been in. But sometimes rooms are very large. Like, this is a large area right here. And so they're hiding some of it just by putting a PNG with fuzzy edges over top of it to, you know, let you clear out the map, but you don't have to, like, completely perfectly step on every pixel of it. This is a really good compromise of the different things that make maps legible but not, like, overpowered or anything. So, yeah, good job. I like it, Debs. I like it a lot. Is this art? Lithic effigy. Sounds like art to me. Hello. Lithic effigy. Sibling, you are so tiny. How do you make these sibling-looking rocks? I want to get... Okay, we are able to get past you without resorting to violence. That is good. And wrap it around the other rocks I found. Mom taught me you should really come down to their art class. Oop, art class is the best. I've got bad news about the art class, boyos. It is probably canceled. On account of them being dead. Nothing over here? This feels... Nope. Really? That felt so suspicious. It's interesting that they've got what appear to me to be two separate layers for the black of the foreground and the actual, like, meshes. Like, if you look at... Well, I can't really do a cursor on here while I'm in gameplay, but, like, if you look at these two little spikes of rock right here that are in front of my feet right now, that appears to be just like a 2D image that is in 3D space, and it doesn't necessarily completely align to the actual meshes behind it. They do a pretty good job of making them look, you know, coherent. Oh, Jesus, guys. Come on over. Side note, interesting and mildly impressive. Not like crazy impressive, but interesting that they do have logic in place for the pathfinding changing. I feel fairly confident that there was... Come on, let me alright. Oh. Go. Got this. the fact that the enemy didn't try and jump across the big gap and instead waited for the blocks to come back is what I'm talking about. More splinters. I don't think know what those are really for yet. Or if we do, I have completely forgotten. Oh, okay, so that wraps around. Gotcha. Neat. Go back up again, because I want to see what's at the top level. Dynamic pathfinding where valid paths can go away or get blocked off is kind of a pain in the butt. Like it's totally doable. I don't want to oversell it, but like changing your mesh system to keep up with it, it's surprisingly much hassle. Alright, we've done what looks to be a pretty good job here. Interesting that that part's not filled in properly. I am tempted to go down here again. There's some stuff over there. Let's go over there. I want to... This part right here, I want to fill this in. I want to know what's up here. Level M dust. And pillar slab. That sounds like a weapon to me. 14 strength. Wow. And double its length and then be slammed down, dealing heavy damage. Cool. Pretty neato. I don't think we ever actually finished looking at the pedalstone stuff. I actually didn't mean to do what I just did, but that's okay. It worked out for us in the end. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like we are not the good guy in this little story. We are leaving a trail of bodies behind. But I'm getting better at the parry. So that's good. I am traditionally real bad at it, he says as he misses one. How did I overshoot? Okay. Interesting that you can't see the line for when you're far enough along. Interesting. Why is this... The map shows this as being permeable, but it's definitely not. Shit. That could have gone better. I'm not gonna lie, I nearly walked into this art class and started swinging. I think just there. That was... okay. Can't get there because of stuff being filled. I remember this not looking appealing. I think there were stones like smacking down into the ground that I didn't want to tussle with at the time. Okay. Still more that I haven't been able to fill in yet, but I think I need a double jump in order to do that. Do we have markers? Yes. Yeah, we'll put green there. Green for need an ability. Still need to open that from that side, so do that real quick. Aha! This feels like whole new territory. That imply that we need the sword in order to be able to get through that? Surely not. Bloom nest. Coming back around on some stuff that I previously Well, okay. Fair. Oof. And our save point's been over here. We didn't stop at that one that we went so close to. Oof. Alright, tell you what. Next episode, we will go get our body. For now, I think this is a good place to end it. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, bye.